Yeah, let me know what you guys got developing in the background. I know the characters are something that's being worked on right now, but tell me some more.
Sure. So actually, I do want to drop this little bit of information. Firstly, here on this amazing podcast
Thank you,
uh,
thank you.
with with the
Let's
Moon
go.
Man. So we
Let's
are,
go.
we've teased a little bit about our Founders Pass NFT drop, and that date is getting moved up. We will release information soon about that. I don't want to necessarily drop the date yet. We have to get for sure skis
Hmm.
You
from
know
our
it's for sure
partners.
skis. Drop the date. It's
All
For
for
right,
sure,
for
sure
the
skis.
date,
skis.
Let's do it.
we'll do it. We'll do it. We'll give people a reason to listen to this for sure. Make them
Let's
want to come
go.
in.
Yeah, when you guys hear
Entire
this,
thing.
make sure you type in the chat and get hyped.
Yeah.
Yes, yes, seriously. So
Hashtag
we will
MetaOps in the
be,
comments right now.
yes, sir. So we will be doing our Founders Pass drop on the 25th of April. So
Let's
that's coming
go.
up in 20 days. I do want to also remind everybody that if you do hold one of the original profile pictures that were sold out, you will get airdropped a whitelist token for that mint. It
Let's
is going to be
go.
3,500 total supply. We'll release the exact price point closer to the day of the drop. We want to keep an eye on the market a little bit before we do that. We want to make sure we're not over asking and all that kind of
Yeah.
good stuff as well.
No, smart,
So
smart.
price is to be determined, but the actual mint will be on the 25th, and that's going to be huge. Anyways, to kind of revert back to your question a little bit, though,
Hmm.
we did that for a reason, right? We wanted to make sure that we hit the milestones for our PFP mint before this mint happens. So we kind of got the okay and the word from our concept artists and our design team that the exo mods and the in-game characters for the PFPs will most likely be ready by that point. If not, you will at least see what they're going to look like. So
Hmm.
as far as actually implementing in game, it may have to come, a week and a half, 2 weeks max after the Founders Pass drops. But you will have a visual of what it's going to look like, and hopefully we can get the default character in game for you guys to play around with as well before that drop happens. So that's going to be really huge. We want to get our community excited. Again, we want to make sure our community knows that we are working to achieve those milestones, and we are working very, very fast. It was not an easy feat, to say the least. We had some designers have some aneurysms for a little bit there,
Right.
but the 3D models, they're going to be beautiful, and
Yeah.
we wanted to set precedent for what the rest of our in-game assets are going to look like.
No, they
We
look.
will be releasing. Oh, go ahead. Go ahead.
No, I was just gonna say, no, they look amazing. From what we've seen on Twitter and obviously what we've seen in the Discord. And shout out to you guys for dropping the alpha. Let's go, April 25th. Do not forget that, guys. But the other thing I was gonna say is, go into whatever you wanted to go into. But I did want to say, not only are you guys working on the characters, but if I'm not mistaken, I remember hearing in a chat with you guys playing one night that you might be building out tons of more maps on the back end, and it's not just a 3D character. Like, there is more maps coming, and it's gonna be lit. Am I right? Or
Yes,
am I
sir.
right? Yes.
So you're right. You're right as far as that
Let's
goes. One of
go.
the biggest things that we're hoping to have ready before or at the date of the Founders Pass mint is our bunker. So, we did get the word from our environment artist today that he will have the bunker, the most basic version of the new upgraded bunker. This is, using the latest and greatest lighting techniques, and obviously, creating these 3D assets with the best textures and all that. That's going to be ready, as the Founders Pass mint comes live. So if you're already impressed with the bunker system we have in place, get ready, because, oh my goodness, just to drop some hints, we feel like our current bunkers are amazing, but they're a little dark and maybe could use some windows with some outside environment
Yeah,
as a
they're
part of it.
amazing looking. And when I first
Wink,
stepped into
wink.
the when I first stepped into the bunkers, first of all, the Solana logo spinning on the table was amazing. And I seen all these empty rooms, and I go, bro, these rooms aren't empty for a reason. Like, something's coming. And then I also seen like the spaceship. I was like, bro, whatever these guys have up their sleeve, like, they're building for something. And like, I think people need to pay attention. Like, I don't know, man. This is crazy.
Oh yeah, I would
Crazy.
say there's some internal knowledge only Easter eggs, in those bunkers and all that kind of good stuff.
Right.
But yes, you are correct as far as the maps go. Those take a little longer, especially when we're making them of the highest quality possible. But we should have a map coming next month sometime. That's the hope and the dream. We don't want to release something that isn't finished, but it should be next month for our
Beautiful.
new map. And then obviously new game modes and all that good stuff as well. one super exciting thing, I'll let Patrick touch on it, but I'll just feed you the topic, is inventory system and weapon charms. So Patrick, if you want to go in a little more detail about that.
Yeah, so we've actually been working with Fractal directly, and we've been working with some of the greatest minds on the planet. For those of you listening in, might be your first time. We actually have a direct partnership with Fractal. They are a large gaming-based marketplace on the use of Solana, primarily as of now. And so they are actually co-founders are Justin Kahn, which is the co-founder of Twitch, and David
Huge.
Wirtz, who's the co-founder of Google Drive. So two of the greatest minds are working with Jacob and I and obviously some of the best engineers as well, because it's not just us, clearly. And we are working to implement an inventory system that actually is read essentially by a wallet. So you essentially have a wallet, and it is able to read that you have these different assets, and you can put them on your guns, you can put them on your character, you can go to specific places in our map. But Jacob is specifically talking about our new weapon charms that we will be airdropping very soon to select holders. I'll say that. We're not going to release that utility just yet, but it is exciting. And so that will be actually a fractal charm in which you will be able to put on your gun. And it's just a cool look into what's possible in Web3.
Awesome.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
damn,
do.
you guys are killers, dude. Let's go.
I just want to add on to it that, that is just the start, right? So we currently have 5 designs being made. This is kind of how that process is going to work. So we are true believers that not every single thing in game needs to be essentially an NFT, right? You have your original, let's say, like what are they called? Calling tags, calling cards. There we go.
Yeah.
Calling cards and like things like that. We
Emblems
don't
and
see a
stuff. Yep.
reason. Yeah, we don't see a reason to, force people to purchase those and things like that. We want people to be able to unlock by playing. So not every single thing in game will be an NFT or on chain, I would say. So just to go into that a little bit more, so it is like displaying our ecosystem and in-game earning mechanisms and things like that a little bit, but we will have like an in-game credit system that's off-chain as well, but those credits will be used to cash in for SPL tokens that you can then use for on-chain assets like, NFTs and things of that sort. But that is super exciting, and we do want to give customization options with that credit system, like changing lightings in your bunkers, different things like that, and then some of these weapon charms. So my point, as long as it may be, was that some of these weapon charms will be NFTs that will be airdropped to holders. Some will be NFTs that you can, unlock using credits, and then some will just be in-game assets. That the PFPs, the Founders Passes, and our 3rd Genesis collection are all part of one large Genesis collection. And we will have rewards for holding all 3.
And where do they earn again, Jacob?
So in-game credits that will be used to...
I was saying, where do they earn? They earn
in-game. Where do they earn in-game,
They earn in-game? You said that right? Can you say that one more time?
They earn in-game.
Oh, yes.
Let's
Very
go,
exciting.
Man.
But the ultimate goal is to be able to not only be a household name, but be a video game that can change people's lives. Not just through the experience of, the campaign, but being able to not only be a part of something bigger, as in the community, as in the Discord.
You just dropped some alpha there, Pat.
What did I drop?
The campaign.
Oh, the campaign. Oh shit! I did drop.
Let's go.
I
We got more
we
offers
actually haven't
coming.
released
Let's go.
That's right. But
Let's go.